What is going on, coaches? How are y'all doing this beautiful Monday morning? Hope you had a great weekend. What we're going to get into today is we're going to start diving into the Veer and Shoot playbook. Now, the Veer and Shoot is one of my favorite playbooks to watch and to learn. Right behind Air Raid, and depending on the day, it is my favorite. So we're gonna dive into first. Hold on, my seat's falling down. We're gonna dive into first why you would run the Veer and Shoot, and what are we going to be looking for. So the concept of it. Wednesday we'll be diving into the runs, and then Friday we'll be diving into the passes. So if that is what you want to learn, you've come to the right stream. Keith, what's going on, buddy? I will be talking about that in a little bit. Great question. Dion, hey, coach, watching from Poland today. That is incredible, buddy. I hope you're having a great day. John, how are you doing, man? What's going on? How are y'all? Hope you had a great weekend. What we're going to get into first is I just want to show why you would run the Veer and Shoot and what makes it so special. So right here we've got some Tennessee game film up. And the reason why you want to run it, and if you know nothing about offense, I would recommend learning and studying the Veer and Shoot because of the space. So basically, what you want to do is you want to spread out the defense so that it makes things easy for you, aka the quarterback. If you notice here, we're in a 3-by-1, but we have a nub H-back, tight end. But look at the splits. The top guy is at the bottom of the numbers. Down here, he is splitting the bottom of the numbers in the sideline. And you have this man right here at basically the top of the numbers. Why is this different? Well, if you go back and watch some of the air raid stuff or just any offense in general, the general rule of thumb is if you were on the hash, the slot would be on the opposite hash, and the outside wide receiver would be somewhere between the top of the numbers and the sideline. So you would have all that space, and he would usually be at the top of the numbers. The Veer and Shoot doesn't do that. It's like, you know what? Let's try to stretch the defense to the extremes in hopes of giving a favorable box. Now, this offense is for those of y'all who want to run the ball. I do not have the thumb skills to run the ball. I can't see anything. I mean, I can't make those cuts, those speed boosts, anything like that. But I know some of y'all out there freaking love running the ball, and it's difficult to run the ball when you're in the compressed set because the more people that come into the box, the more people the defense can come into the box, and then that's when they can play those games with the stunts, the blitzes. I'm going to bring this guy. I'm going to hot route everybody. We don't want to do that. We want to stretch them out and be like, you know what? You're going to tell me before I even snap the ball what defense you are in. I'm going to have a better understanding of what you're running because we are so spread out. And that is why we do this. It is a run first. You're spreading to run them. So right here, they're running counter. Look at the box. If you see it, they've got one. The defense has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Offensively, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have the numbers advantage. So we're going to run it. And when you go into this game with that, you want to count the box. The box is who is in there between tackle to tackle, or if you have a tight end in there. But I taught it 1 yard outside the tackle and 1 yard up. Some people would teach 2 and 2, some 3 and 3. It doesn't matter. I just wanted to make it as clear as possible to the quarterback what you were looking at. And Keith, how are you doing, sir? Good morning. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. That is what we're looking for. Now we can add some RPOs. This is also, hey, look, come here. Let's be honest with one another. What was that? Let's be honest with one another. This offense is very RPO focused. So if you're one of those people that think running RPOs is cheesy, I'm sorry. You've got to get over that because this is a very RPO-eccentric offense. We want to run the ball, but if they do fold someone in, we want to be able to give our quarterback the ability to get us out of a bad play. And that is where the RPO comes in. And if you have anything bad to say about the RPO, you just don't like football. Andy, what's going on, my man? How are you doing? So right here, you see that we have numbers in the box, so we're going to run it. This up top is a very simple key screen. Now, pre-snap, would you want to throw the ball? Chew Dog, what's going on, man? How are you doing? If you look at this, and we're counting the numbers, right? So I come out here. Let me get my handy-dandy drawing tool. Let me close that. Docs, draw. Oh, hold on. Because this offense is straight up just numbers. All right, so they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right now, I'm thinking run the ball. But I'm going to be honest, I like throwing it. So I'm going to check outside. Can I throw it? Well, I've got 1, 2 to their 3. That right there is dead. Okay, let me go to this side. He will probably run some kind of hitch or some kind of key screen, but there is 1 against 2. This side is dead. Now, the only thing I will do is I have to keep my eye on this man. He could slip into the box, or keep my eye on this man because he can slip on the box. This is what you are checking pre-snap right here for both of these guys. Before the ball is snapped, if you see it could be a user creeping into the box, then you're thinking, okay, I may have the key screen because he is at least 10 yards off the ball. I can throw it. Down here, if you notice, if he starts coming into the box, well, you go, okay, I may have a hitch. Or the beautiful thing about this game, you can hot route players. And that's going to be very important. Hot routing RPOs based on the leverage. And what I mean by leverage is where's the defender at? What grass is he giving up? That is the most important aspect if you can read it. If he's here and this guy is inside, we could hot route to a quick out. Get it to him. Or a hitch. Or if he is on the outside, a quick slant. You can mix and match your hot routes however you want them. But right here, notice he is coming in, but where is his eyes at? His eyes, most of the time when you run an RPO, you are going to be looking on the back side. His eyes are staring at this man. So since he's out in no man's land, I know I can hand it off. This is the pre-snap on this play. This is the post-snap. And what I mean by that is pre is before you hike the ball. Post is after you hike the ball. Is this making sense for y'all? Chew, good morning. How you doing, buddy? You doing all right? Hope you had a great weekend. Do anything fun? Andy, you can run RPOs up and down the field in the Veer and shoot. Very fun. Yes. I've played a couple of games this weekend, and I made it to the playoffs in head-to-head. Will that continue? I don't know. But we should see. All right. Now here's another one. Watch from the end zone view. And you can see his eyes. Notice how his eyes, straight away, right here, looking in the general direction of where that that post-snap key is. And then you got great blocking. Double to this linebacker. Actually, no, double. You should be going to the backside linebacker. He is going to get the first thing that comes this way. Then he should be leading up to block. The longer I got coaching, the more I loved counter. Because counter is so nasty. You get that physicalness. And then also it's easier for the running back. All you're doing as a running back, and this goes into this game too, is this right here, clear or cloudy. What I mean by that is there anybody in the grass? Well, there is, so you're probably thinking I'm going to bounce and hit it in the B gap. Counter is an A to B to sometimes C run play. And I hope that makes sense. Classic. Man, if I could see the wide receivers in Veer and shoot, I'd run it. Yeah, I know. That is a pain in the butt running this offense. That's why it's very important. You got to take the pre-snap, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm saying that a lot. The Texas State playbook has some air raid concepts, even from the wide split formations. I think GJ Khan is an air raid background, but is all Veer and shoot. Andy, I might look into it. Right now, I'm running the Tennessee playbook. I like the tight splits. But if you look at it, look what happens. Boom. There it is. He kicks out. You're going to try to squeeze right through there. Does he? Let's see. Yes, he does. And now you're just putting your best player against their players. Here's another one. Same formation. Again, look at the spacing. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, favorable box. That's telling us, okay, we're going to run the ball. I'm thinking run. I'm going to have some kind of RPO in. Let's see what works. Because right now I got 2. They have 3. Dead. 1. They have 3 over here. So this is where we're going to do the battle. Right in there. Let's see what kind of RPOs they have. Nothing. This is just a straight up, hey, my guys are better than your guys. I'm going to block. Kick out. Oh, sorry. Kick, wrap, follow the big guys. There it is. What I tell y'all, A to B, right? A to B. Look right here. We're going slow, clear out. There's the A gap. Do you see the grass? Be patient. Building a wall. Here's your wall. Sealed. Somebody's outside. Look at that cutback. And I have seen people make tremendous runs in this game. I'm not one of them. So if y'all have the stick skills, please do it. Remember, I'm not professional. These games, these schemes are not what you are going to see in the gauntlet. But that's the fun about this game. You can run off meta stuff and still be successful, especially if you're playing online Dynasty or you're in a Dynasty or something like that. These runs and this offense is very fun. And you get north and south. Hopefully you don't fumble the ball. So let's go into the game. Top of the morning, Shadow, to you too, buddy. How are you doing? Now, I have been in playing a little bit in practice, and I've played some the overtime. Enjoy that. But what I really like is this formation right here if I'm going tight end. And I like the RPO read flat. I'm just going to do random defense. So if you can tell, let's look at it. How many people do they have in the box? Well, defensively, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is okay because what do we have? Or we have 6 right now. If we're going to run the ball, we could. This is a very important tip. If you are going to run the ball and they have 6 people, you need to block all 6 people. Because it's 6 on 6, may the best guy win. But we're not doing that. We are going to be running the RPO, meaning we have to read somebody. So this is who the game has us for. We're going to read him. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why the game is saying we're not reading him. What I like to do when I have an RPO in this game and this offense is I just like to read the P key right off the bat. It's kind of difficult to read this and then put your eyes here and then make a play, pull. No, I try to simplify everything. I call RPOs because I'm either going to pass the ball or hand it off. So we're reading the P. He drops back. I'm going to dump it out there. Get what I can. Will it be a touchdown every time? It will not. But another thing, what I like to do, and let's see. Sometimes in the game, we're talking about hot routes. I like to put them there. Why would I do this? Well, if you look, our read key is all the way over here. He's going to be doing it. So now I'm reading this grass area. Can I get it to him? If I can, I'm going to throw it. If not, I'm going to hand the ball off. Now let's see. I just get what I can. And this is a way you can call this play multiple times, especially in cut. And if you don't have home field advantage, or if the stadium pulse is not running against you, put him on a streak. Because again, this offense is all about leverage. What is the leverage? Well, my guy, if I kept him stock, is going here. He's already have the leverage. He's already out there. Now, sure, he could blitz this way, but that's not what we want to do. I want to attack grass. Where's the grass at that I've noticed? This is the area. So you got to get good with hot routing. How do you do that? In case no one knows, let's reset it. You press, I don't know, it's the Y, it's the top button. I don't know what is that? Triangle, and then up on the left stick. Right there. And then you're just reading that grass area. Is anyone there? I don't know. Let's find out. Let me clear this. Got it? So now I just run. Because if you go back to the replay, and remember, this is where we're going to attack the grass. Well, what happened? He's in the grass. I'm not running it. This is McKie. He's already out there. I didn't see that because, again, remember, when we call it, or I say we, when I call it, I'm just looking either to pass or hold the ball or hand the ball off. If I'm quick enough with it, I may pull it, but that's just a lucky coincidence right now. He's in the grass, so I'll pull it. Now, I could have, if I had vision and had stick skills, go right here, but I'm not that good. But you see how simple this offense is. And then you can just hurry up. That's how you run this. It's very simple, straightforward. You want, hold on, there we go. You want to make things as simple as possible for you. What's another good formation? Well, if you remember my videos from last year, I was a huge fan of always coming out quads empty. Why? Because I want to change that up. I have all these. I always come out with the H-back screen. And this is where the numbers, if you don't know anything about this offense and you just want to dip your toe in it, this is what you do. You come out here. All right. What do we have? We have 4 to there, 2. Do we have the numbers? Of course we do. Simple math. We have more people than they have out there. So I'm just going to catch, turn, and throw it out there as fast as possible. And hopefully my running back catches it. What the hell was that? But again, look. Okay, now, if we pull out, we have 4. I would count these as 4. Well, if they match us, that is fine. With this, I would just go to QB blast because I have the numbers in the box. 1, 2, 3, 4 against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should be able to run the ball. I can't because I'm awful running the ball. But get what you can, hold RB, and hope to God you don't fumble in this game. Come back out here again. How many people are out there? There's only 1. I'm going to catch, turn, and throw. And then hopefully he blocks a little bit, but I'm doing that. And then Chew, to answer your question, yes, I am hurrying up. This offense also relies on tempo. You can either go hurry up or you can go turbo. But you want to utilize tempo because then that throws things off. If you're going as fast as possible and you're only making one adjustment while you're playing a defender that is, hot routing all his defenders doing God knows what, you're going to catch him off guard with the quick snap. And that is another element that I love about the Veer and shoot because you simplify it. You simplify it so much. Some would say you're simplifying too much. I would push back against that. Simplicity is everything. But then you can get things like this. There's 4 people over there. QB blast all day. Get in there, hold the ball, get 4 or 5 yards. If you get 4 or 5 yards with the quarterback consistently, the defense is going to change up. Same thing, 4 or 5 yards, get what you can, hold the ball. That's almost 10 yards. And we all know people in this game. They get pissed off when you run the ball over and over and over again. Just get what you can, put a shoulder down, make that defensive lineman say, you know what, screw you, buddy. You're not going to be able to do that. I got 4 over 4 again. Now, if you also want to try to lob it up, all go. This worked in my other one. If you're getting pressed and your man is on the line, you can try a corner route stemmed all the way up. And notice, if I made a good throw, how difficult it is to jam. That is another thing you can do to back them up. Because if you're going to see people, when you run this offense, get in your face. That is fine. Notice how he is on the line. Watch how fast he gets off with that stem. Doesn't even push him. Doesn't even put hands on him. So here's a little hint. If you want to take a shot and they mesh, or not mesh, they press. Remember, most people, when you play this game, if you hit them a couple of times, what do they always go to? They always go to mid blitz. That's what they do. Hell, I'm guilty of it. Oh, you keep running the ball on me? You keep doing. Let's see what you do when I'm coming in your face really hard and force you to make a quick decision. How are you going to do that? They'll press. But a corner route stemmed up to the moon is going to be unbelievable. Again, we've got the numbers. Just don't fumble. Dion, did I say that right? I'm an awful pronouncer, so please forgive me. I find that I fumble more when holding running back. Shadow, I know. Pause. My bad. But this is how you do it. Now, again, I'm going to hot route. You can just go in here and make this a mini scheme if you want to, out of the quads formation, just to see. Jar pause the teenager in me. I know I'm 41, but I still got the humor of a 16-year-old. That's on me. Another thing I like in this playbook is I'm starting to like this, the tight slots. And I like the RPO read slot. And this is why. Dion, awesome. I'm glad I got it right. Thank you. Is I like the hot route, the guy into a speed out, and then stem it down one. And I'm going to show you why. Because when I'm doing it it's very hard to make the read fast enough where you can lick it. Now, I did it that time, and that's nice. But it's not consistent. I can see, gets held up right there. Very inconsistent. Not for me. Not for me. But what I want to do is, hold on. I want to put him on a really quick out. Right there. Not that. A really quick speed out. And then stem him down. I got a blocker. I can get 3 or 4 yards. This is a great short yardage, especially in the red zone. You can do it. Pick six. Can you motion him across? You can. And if you want to, that is fine, because now he's got the leverage. But it hits really fast. You could also motion him across if you wanted. And then put him on a speed out. But it kind of gets messed up. So I just like doing it at the same side. Catches him off guard. The read key's not over there. And sometimes, I didn't mean to hurdle right there. And sometimes, if you time it up right, square becomes an extra block. If he doesn't get held up. Sometimes he gets held up, but also you could do this. Okay. Let's say I want to run vertical. I can do that. You can do a lot of different things, but what I have found is this little speed out. Get the block if you can. 3 or 4 yards, it's great in short yardage. That is one of the things I really enjoy about this. And there's my beautiful face. All right, let's see. I'm a man. I'm 40. Mike Gundy. Ain't never living that one down. Come at me. I'm a man. I'm 40. Yeah. All right, let me, do I have, I don't have that up. So let's see. CG, I run the Colorado State Air Raid. Is there any book that has the wide veer and shoot plays with the Air Raid? I don't know. Andy, I think it was Andy. Let me scroll up. Said the Texas State. I kind of like sometimes when I'm dabbling in stuff, I enjoy Ole Miss. They may have a little bit, but someone help us out. Is there a combination between the two of who veer and shoot and the Air Raid? D-Mart, how do you guys play in those wide sets with the camera? Makes me scared of the veer and shoot playbook last year. Any tips? It's really just comes down to counting the box beforehand and hoping to God that they block it right. If I'm being honest, it's a crapshoot. More times than not, it does really well. But sometimes you will have the errant throw. If you're ever in doubt, and I used to tell my quarterbacks this too, when in doubt, hand it out. Live to play another day. If you're ever confused, you can audible if you have your audibles to something else. So let's say I'm going inside zone for the wide. They're really wide. I'm not sure what to do. I would call something like this. Could I run this? Well, let's count. Count the box. The box count is going to be very important for you. We have 5. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't do anything about that. So if I run the ball and I get stuffed, that shouldn't be a surprise to me because they have more people in the box than we do to block. So you could just call something like this and just live to play with it. Okay, who's got that out? I'm going to stem them up. Maybe it's man-to-man. I don't know. I can bring them down like that. And then let's see. A nice little out. And the beautiful thing is the concepts, if you get good at hot route, and that's where the skill issue is in this game, I believe, is knowing the combinations of buttons to press before the ball snaps. But if you take the concepts of the air raid and then you go wide with anything like this, you can do some nifty stuff. You see where the middle of the field is. What if I wanted to do something like this? I don't know if it works, or what if I want to put him on the flat to open up the middle of the field? Or what if I want to put him on a curl and stem him up? You can do any of that kind of stuff. And if Vince Young makes a decent throw, you can get it. But those are the things that you can do if you understand first passing concepts from the air raid or any passing concept that you like, and then, use the box to do it. Let's see. Interesting because I use those as triple option plays. Yeah, you can't. And the veer and shoot got it. Its DNA is baked from the veer offense. Now you're just extending that to the second level. Do I hand the ball off or do I pitch? The pitch is the throw. Or do I keep? If you live in this playbook, and what I would recommend is just to find a playbook that you love and run it all the time. Because once you do that, if you choose this one, you'll get good at making the read. So let's say I call this. If you get good enough with this playbook, you can make the read off the run first, then the throw. I should have handed the ball off because he sat. Get what you can and do it. But you have to find a playbook that you love and you keep doing it over and over and over again. Okay? Interesting because can you motion over and put him on a smoke screen? Let's try it. Who's? Here. And let's just, what is it? Sometimes that happens. Can you put him on, let's just put him on the flat. Now he's out there. You got blockers, get in, get out. You can do a lot of different things with the RPOs, man. I love how they allow us the hot route. QB is excellent off QB run. Yes. Okay. Shadow says Texas Tech has both air raid and the veer and shoot. So if you want a combination, that's a playbook I would look at. Ole Miss as well. Pull the camera back. Oh my God. Yeah. Andy, before you snap the ball, press B or circle. It's the menu to put someone in motion. You can snap from there, and it gives you just enough time to see the whole field, make your reads. There you go, Andy. So helpful, guys. I appreciate it, man. You could keep with the quarterback if the DN crashes. You can. So let's see. The read is all the way out there now. Isn't that crazy, though, sometimes? The read is the key. But again, this right here, I really enjoy. You see how fast he gets out there when you hot rod him like that? To the outside. Speed outs, I've fallen in love with in this year's game. Jar, yes, I've had some big plays off doing just that. Our key crashes down and everyone else commits the pass key. Yeah, and you just got to run. Andy says that trick is what sets the old. I like it. I've been running the same playbook for the last 2 cycles. Last cycle was Texas Tech. This cycle is FAU, which is the same playbook because this cycle Texas Tech is the veer and shoot. Andy, good looking out. Yes, it is. So remember, you want to just utilize space. Go up here. So, okay, I audibled right here. I have the numbers. So I'm just going to run some kind of pass and then maybe check it down to my running back right there. Or you could throw it. That's the beautiful thing about this offense. Now let's take this offense. So that's it right there. You got to get the concept. I'm checking the box. If you go 3-by-1, you want to check the box. I'm just going to call a random play. And then we're going to check the box. Do I have enough people to actually hand the ball off? Well, if you read it, how many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. BR, I appreciate you for the follow, buddy. Thank you very much. But we should, in theory, have the run. If you come over here and look at the wide receivers, we have 3. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Over here, it's 1-to-1. He's backed off. We could throw it, but this is where it comes in. What's going to happen? When the ball snap, does he go right there? Let's see. I'm just going to snap and throw the ball. Use Andy's. See how that little trick right there worked? I saw that he was coming down. I shouldn't have thrown it. Again, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the box. 3 over 3 right there. I'm just going to throw it. Now, why would I throw this? Well, in real world football, he really wouldn't be a factor, and he really wouldn't be a factor because he is more than 5 yards. I told my quarterbacks if they're more than 5 yards off the ball, they don't count. So going by that rule, it is 2-on-1. Do I have it? I don't know. Let's use Andy's little trick. Yes, I do. Get it there, and hopefully I get better blocking than that. Can't do anything about the blocking right there, but that's what you do. Here, I have the numbers in the box. I'm going to hand the ball off. See what I can get. Get a couple of yards. That's fine. We want to hurry up and do it again. These plays you can run over and over and over again. Blocked user. Do you play viewer games? I just play online. I've never played a viewer because I don't want to get my ass kicked because y'all are a lot better than I am. But that's how it goes. All right, so what we're going to do, let's take it in some games. Let's see if I can't win some. Remember, I'm usually a 5-wide guy that just throws the ball a lot. So please do not make fun of my stick skills. But when we play, all we're looking at is the numbers. Do we have the numbers? That's it. Now, I went and picked up a running back. So I got Wisner in the last time, and I picked up DeMarcus Ware and Hugh Green. That's what we're running on defense. And then here are my playbooks. So let's see if we can't at least win something. I don't know. You know what? Might have to... Let's upgrade him. What kind of upgrade does he have? And if we have shifty, that would be great. No. Sidestep. Shifty for 8. You know what? Let's just... No. Let's craft that ability. Now let's see, what do we have offensively that we can take off? 8. So I want him. Let's just try it. Let's take off that and put it on him if we're going to run the ball. All right. Yeah, Coach T-Mac. What's up, man? How are you? Y'all started football yet? Practice. Talking about practice, man. I don't have enough testosterone in my body to run the gauntlet. I've tried 2 times. I've won 2 games. I go up against nothing but sweats. Don't want to do it. I've also gone against sweats in the tier 1. That's where I lab things. So let's see if we can't win a playoff game with the Veer and Shoot, boys. While this loads up, did y'all watch any games this weekend? I really enjoy watching high school football, if I'm being completely honest. T-Mac, what do y'all look like this year? Are y'all going to be good? You know those Texan footballs, man. They are insane. Here we go. We're going to try to run some tempo, see how things are going. Hopefully, we're not up against a God squad. That Iowa State-Kansas game was pretty... It was, man. It was fun. I'm just glad football's back. I hate the summer. I don't know if setting it conservative does anything other than the placebo effect and makes me feel better when I call a run play. So I just do that out of habit of last year's game. But I am just appreciative that football is back because I don't like baseball. I'm not a big baseball fan. So is the Veer and Shoot the same concept as the air raid, just spread out more? Kinda. We'll go into the passing game later on, but they use more option routes. And I'm going to be honest, T-Mac over on Twitch is he played in the system. So he knows it a little bit better, not a little bit, a lot better than me. But it's a lot of option routes. And you really want to get fast people in the skill positions. That is key. And put him in. And let's go. Over here. Let's see. There we go, baby. What was that? Just a straight up RPO read. These people. I have found the more I play this game, the more people run a lot of RPOs. And if you can't beat them, join them. That should have been mine. That should have been mine. All right, most people like to run corners on this. So let's see if this stops it. It would be nice. I bet it's some kind of RPO. I bet it's that wheel flat art. Nope. How the hell did he catch that? Oh, this game sometimes. My guy ags, but his doesn't. There we go. And you can't do anything about that. So it's kind of pointless to get mad at the game. That's just the game. It's why we play the game. I can't believe that, though. I hate when that happens. All right, I'm thinking it might be a fade. So when the ball is snapped, I'm going to run all the way out there first, see if I can't cover it. There we go. He was going for the fade. I've also found that... All right, he went the streak. I found if you try to play games like, okay, what did they do last time? Went to the streak. Oh, that was such a bad dive. Defensively, gentlemen, what do y'all do? Are y'all diving at them? Are you hit sticking? I feel like I need to get better at diving instead of trying to hit stick everything. Usually there's a corner route around here. The Veer and shoot is a run first scheme. When defense brings extra defenders in the box, you use PA and choice routes to punish the big plays. It's a ton of fun. You are absolutely right. The air raid is to spread you out to pass. This is, if we had to choose, we want, oh, son of a bitch. We want to run the ball as much as possible. It's the ultimate pick your poison defense. What do you want? Do you want us to throw the ball? We'll do that. Do you want us to run the ball? We'll do that. Do you want us... Oh, I was right there. I feel like in last year's game, that would have been an interception. This year, no. Let's switch it up a little bit and run a little bit of match coverage. A little bit of match coverage. Vernon, tackle with X. I need to do that. I tackle with X and spam it after contact. Jay Harris. I never thought. Why do you spam it? Is it because when you get that little quick game thing? I'm going to bring him right here. Back up, buddy. Back up, buddy. Oh, I knew it was there, too. I should have went man. That's okay. That's why we play it. That's why we play this game. Also, I have found that I need to get better at instead. I've been conditioned. It's this. So last year, let me collect my thoughts. Last year, I had a problem getting confused with the zone read because they changed it up on us. This year, I'm getting confused. All right, first, let's go ahead and do turbo. This year I get confused by, I always want to go for the interception and I can't. All right, I got 4 people over there. Let's go ahead, QB blast it. Let's just get a couple of yards. Hold the ball. That's fine. Turbo it up. Let's see what we got. I'm going to do the same thing. First down, 3rd and inches. Let's hurry it back up. I'm going to do it again. Now I'm holding RB and he's not covering the ball. Turbo again. Okay. I'm going to go trail bunch. And let's see if I can't get the middle of the field. There we go. 2nd and 5. That's fine. Do it again. This time I'm going to check to the sideline. And I'm going to run mesh. Because when in doubt, mesh it out. Now, what I like to do with mesh is I like to put that curl right there. Nice little toe tap. Let's run it again. He's bringing the guys in the box. That's fine. I shouldn't run it, but I don't care. Put your shoulder down and give me those 3 yards. I know people don't like the choice routes, but I think they work pretty well. You just got to practice and see how your wide receivers play the leverage and cover it. So, Andy, how do you do it? All right, let's come out in tight slots. And you know what? Let's go quick base. I like to quick base sometimes over. I've seen, okay. So it's one high. Lucky for me, I have all go. Let's just check the seams. Nope, running back. Wide open. That's fine. I'm going to come out and do over and over and over again. You like to do what with the mesh? I'm going to call mesh. You see circle right now, Vernon? If I could, I would put him on a crossing route. Get the mesh, get up the field, that's fine. Now this time, turbo play, just hike it and run. That's fine. This play, let's come out and run mesh. And he dropped it. Fantastic. All right. Let's go. Let's go with the RPO read screen. Do I have the numbers? No. Let's go with the flat. I'm going to put them right up there. And let's see if that works, gentlemen. Let's see if that works. It does. What the hell was that? Yes, Vernon, I like to do the deep cross. I find that it hits that coverage on the right side. Pew pew. That's right, AJ. Guns up. And the reason why I did that is because his defender had leverage over there. And most of the time, what do people do? They hit that flat over and over again. You saw how he was playing out there. Nope. I'm going to audible and then just take it where they're not. And then I've noticed also, when you go hurry up tempo, it pisses people off. Ooh, I thought he was about to get out there. But that was a textbook. That was textbook. All right. Let's go the double. I like match. Spread. I like to use the guy with the there's two receivers over there, so he's going. That's fine. That was great. Great defense. I'm going to go cover 3 match again. Spread the line, bring him out. Let's go, Mike. If he goes vert, I got to take him. That's fine. Now this play, I'm going to go mid blitz. But I'm going to put him in hard flats. Some kind of zip. Oh, I was right there. That's a good play. He just knew that flat was coming. Sight. Yeah, I know, Harris. Flanker close. Bring him out. Oh, I hate those. I hate those. Running across and throwing it. The wide formation has a play action play. I'm acting like I can't read at all. Where the wide receivers on each side switch and go vertical, it's a thing of beauty. I do like the switch. I do like the switch. The run and shoot, when you switch it up on any of the plays, and if y'all are interested in the run and shoot, I can talk about that offense too after this. But I just enjoy the switch release. Let's bring him out here. I'm a switch to the right when he calls it. Okay, this is what I'm trying to do with the switch stick. I've gotten kind of decent. That's a lie. I suck ass at it. But trying to take away their first read. So I'm going to switch to the left. Because usually They like to run corner routes. Ah, it's too slow. This is something I have to get better at. So every time I play, I go loser mentality, but I'm like, okay, this guy's going to kick my ass, but how can I get better? What do I want to focus on today? And usually it's defense. Great drive coach, but I can't duplicate that in the dynasty I play. We aren't allowed to spam no huddle and have a 5-play. See, Alpha, that's one of the things I hate about dynasties. Because in the real world, that doesn't happen. If you can't stop me, oh shit, that's on me. Get the ball, get the ball, get the ball. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, this game sometimes, gentlemen. This game is crazy. But Alpha, I can't. I mean, I couldn't tell you how many games I've played where they couldn't stop at a 2-back, the motion and stuff like that. So I just ran it all, an entire drive. And it worked. But if the other coach came and said, hey, you got to stop running that play, I'd tell him to eat a fat bag of you can fill in the blanks. Yeah. Let's go to the stack. I don't want that. I'm going to come out here with inside zone. And then since we're going, like, I can't believe that. I'm going to go all go. Big man was like, I see the end zone. I'm going to take it. Okay, this could be decent. That's fine. I'll take it. I will take it. I'm not really worried about delay of games or anything like that. I got my dog right beside me, Bella. I'm going to put him on the outside, and let's just see. I'm still reading. I didn't see him. That's fine. Let's hurry up. Do it again. Do it again. Dot him up. Run it again. You just got to hold it sometimes a little bit. I'm going to run it on him. It's stupid. But I got what I got. I got what I got. Let's check the sideline. That's fine. Ooh. Keying that safety. I'm keying that safety. Did you see how much grass there was, though? All right, I don't want to go hurry up turbo. I want to go no huddle. And gentlemen, I like 5 wide. Or 4 verts. Can we wheel them? Throw it away. Back of the end zone. There we go. All right. Let's go to our old bread and butter right here. What will he do? I might have R1. Write it down. That's fine. Hurry up. Hurry up. QB blast. Hurry up and snap the ball. Get in there, Vince. Woo! Gentlemen, I'll be right back. My dog has to go outside. Bang, bang, pew, pew. Put him up. Put them up, boys. All right, real quick. I just want to see who I'm going against. Like, what kind of players does he have? Okay. He only has 3 wide receivers? 3 really good wide receivers. He's got a decent squad. But we're just making him pick or choose. What do you want? Who do you want to guard? I'm going to try to do my best to take that away from you. What I would really love at quarterback if I'm going to run this, I would love the Jalen Hurts, but I didn't spend $78 to try a bunch of packs in the hopes that I get them. So I'll just do Vince Young. Growing up, that Texas team, oh my God, I loved watching them. He was special. I know I'm not telling y'all anything you don't know. Get his ass. Rip it out. If you press circle, then snap, the camera will stay zoomed out for a split second so you can see the wideouts. I need to do that. All right. Let's just go straight up. Tampa 2. Spread. Be this. Hey, he's going to pass the ball. I was right there. Watch. He's going to run that same play. But this time, I bet you he's going to pick the tight end. Hurry up. All right. I'm going to shade up here because he may be throwing the corner routes. And I'm going to immediately switch stick to the left 2 times to try to get that. There we go. That switch stick. There is something about the switch stick, and I think we can all agree, when I see someone switching, my butthole gets a little tight. Like, oh my goodness, this man may be pretty good. How do I not pick that? EA. My DB's fingers should be in the opposite direction about how many times I have dropped the ball. AG, what's up, man? Good morning, y'all. Happy to see we're running my offense today. I'm trying. It probably won't be as good as you. But you know what? I don't know when my voice went that high. I don't want that ball. Let them know, coach. Real, I'm trying. All right, let's go back to turbo. I don't care, Vince, that you're hurt. This is the Rose Bowl. Okay, so we have the numbers. Let's see. Awful blocking, but my guy's faster than his guy. And we're going to hurry up. Now I'm going to check the sideline. Let's go mesh. I'm going to put circle on a deep cross. And let's see. That's fine. 5 yards. Second puberty is fun. I know. I know. RPO read flat. And then let's flip it over. So the safety is who I got to read. There we go. We're just getting in and getting out. Getting in and getting out. Oh. Okay, I may just throw it away. Or just run it. Come on, Vince. Get outside. There we go. There we go. Let's check the sideline. Okay, right here, gentlemen, he is pressed. I'm going to go all go. I'm going to stem him as a C route all the way up, and let's see if we can't get it. Nope. I'm just going to dump it off. And Vince just throws it away. What an awful throw. I don't want him in. Why is he in? Let's flip it and go halfback screen. We got the numbers. We got the numbers. And then get out of bounds. Tropical, best view. I don't know what that is, tropical. But welcome. All right, check the sideline. Let's do our little... Let's see if it works, gentlemen. In a live environment. Let's see if the speed out RPO works. No, he doesn't. It was there. All right, let's go wide stack. What is it? 2nd and 10. All go. One high safety. We may have it. I'm going to put him on a Texas route. Just to see. He got bumped. Is my guy in? There we go. He got bumped. Now let's just do RPO read screen. All right, I don't have the numbers out there. I'm going to read that in. And let's just see what happens. Immediately get up the field, get down. Immediately get up the field, get down. I'm going to inside zone it really fast. Maybe I can get it to the outside. That's fine. He doesn't know what to do. Check with the sideline. RPO alert. We got screens on both sides. You know what? Slot fade here. Can I get it off? I want to see if he may be in man. Nope. Nope. Why didn't I should have highballed it? I had him. But of course, I needed to highball that. That's on me, gentlemen. But you see what was there. God damn. Brian, I've been through multiple offenses on 26. I started trying to run the veer and shoot, but I struggled. Then I went meta with Notre Dame playbook. Then I went sieve and finally settled on the air raid. I like sieve, man. Sieve and the air raid is where I'm at. Because as you can tell, I'm not that good running the ball. That was an awful throw too, by the way. If I would have highballed it, which I'm very bad at. See, he can truck me, but I can't do anything. He can truck me, but I'm not that good. Favorite play, 5 wide, deep choice, drag, read it, X, R1, triangle if trips to the right. I will go 5 wide next game. Or next series. That's fine. That's fine. Jar, just wish they hadn't tampered with choice routes. They weren't perfect last year, but they were predictable. What'd they do different? I really didn't live with the choice routes. I don't like leaving it up to EA. EA is a notoriously bad for them. That's why I don't like them on mesh or anything like that. Give me that. I run the veer and shoot with turbo and won my natty on an online dynasty this weekend. Thanks for breaking it down, Coach. Man, heck yeah, man. How bad did you read it? I mean, win it. Did you smoke them? All right, let's... I don't know why I pressed triangle. Thought I could get that there. All right, this one right here, gentlemen. I am bringing the funk. Up, inside, pass. I'm going to bring it. Now he's probably going to run. Nope. That's fine. That is fine. Woo! We got lucky, gentlemen. We brought it. I love Steve, but I just got tired of all the hot routes. I now sort of joined them together. I love air raid because it's real football and reading coverages. Brian, I agree. What I like about, you know what? Let's go turbo, baby. No, let's go no huddle. What I like about it is combining the reads, because I can read the offense. Read a defense with the hot routes because something's always open. That was incredibly lucky, but you know what? Scared money don't make money. I don't even know if that makes sense. I'm gonna run it. I have enough. Woo! What a cutback! What a cutback, boys! What a cutback! That's the beautiful thing. If you want to run the ball, I would recommend this, not the meta. First off, I don't even know how to read the meta, if I'm being completely honest. What, do I just call a play, hot route, do all these hot routes, and then just go through a progression? It's so confusing to me. I don't like condensed sets. I like everybody spread out. AG, choice routes seem the same to me, really. I've heard high awareness wide receivers do better, but I haven't done it. Yes. I watched it, wasn't close. What wasn't close, Shadow? That horrendous INT I threw in the end zone when I should have highballed it. I always forget the highball. Choice deep is unusable. It was a staple for me last year. Okay. That guy was just jogging, and I still couldn't get a hit stick on him. Too high. Let's go some match if he goes 2x2. Oh, crap. All right. Not that. Let's go here. Here. Up. Inside. He's throwing. All right. I got to take some kind of crosser. Who's going to cross? I fucking hate that, man. I hate that. I hate that so much. Just agging out of my mind. Okay. That's fine. He's going to stay in 5 wide. AJ, the vision. I know, right? Sometimes I surprise myself. All right, he's going to do some kind of whip route. Woo! Thank you, sweet baby Jesus. All right, you know what? Trumpets up, boys. Trumpets up. Let's see how this goes. He got bumped. My man got bumped. That is one thing I am sick about in this game, is if someone farts in my direction as a user, I get bumped. I don't understand that. Jar, others are okay, but I love choice deep. Kyrie, what's up, man? How are you doing, buddy? Scary cat, don't get fat. Hey, gentlemen, if this stream sounds good, if you're enjoying this, could you give me a thumbs up? Lets me know that everything is okay. I like coming out in the stick and nod. And put him on a vert and him there. All right, let's see. Vince, come on, boy. I agree, it's real football. You're running this, so I'm running this to beat it. It's a chess game within the video game. Makes it a lot of fun. I agree 100%. You know what? YOLO. I'm going to drag him. I'm going to switch. And I'm going to drag that guy. Just to see. High, low. Please tell me it was red, yet I still had it in there. Vince. Okay, please bear with me here. Little rant. I find I get a lot of inaccuracies in this year's game compared to last year's. And it draws me up a wall. It draws me up a wall. That was a red. High ball. I know, guys. I keep forgetting the high ball. But I will. All right. Would it have mattered? You know what? Screw it, man. I'm going 4 verts again. Because I can. And I would invest into a backup quarterback when your starter gets the wear and tear. I need to do that. Stick and nod. Right there. Here we go. No. All right. Kirk Francis is a good cheap backup. That's why I use Classic sometimes. Jar, I use Classic sometimes as well. It's just I don't like how I can put it in the seams. If that makes sense. I feel like with precision and accuracy, I'm able to freaking get it there. I'm flooding that left side. He messed up. 6. There we go. Put him up, baby. Put him up. Guns up. And I would let's. Can you put him in the seams though? That's what I want when I run the 5 wide. That was a great one. We're tied. Can we stop him defensively? Can we get a stop? Do we make him make decisions and play some zone? Or do we just get in his face? I don't know. There we go. All right. He likes to run it out of this formation. Let's do that. That's fine. I'll take that. I will take that. Any day of the week. Doubles. Let's go cover 2 shell. Let's go some match. I'm going to be this guy. If he runs vert, I take him. Okay. I'm mashing X. No, sir. No, sir. Thank you for the tip. I'm going to run some 4. If I can find it. There we go. What I call. Let's just call some match. Oh, come on. How many times has he thrown the ball into quadruple coverage? I'm bringing it, gentlemen. I'm bringing it to Balin. This could be bad. Did anyone see my DB? He just sat there. I use placement and accuracy because I feel it's a little more realistic. I agree. My DB just freaking sat there. All right, if anybody goes vertical, I got to take them this way. Of course. Even really good quarterbacks throw bad passes from time to time or place in the wrong window. Well, I tell you what, this bad, I do. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go some Tampa 2. Oh my God. Middle of the field. Ah, that's on me. That is on me. Now he's just going to run the ball over and over again, which he should. I still can't believe I threw that pick. He can't fumble? How do you like read and speed option from the wide formations? I like it. Any kind of option I think is great. And if you're good with the option, you should do it. I'm thinking he's going to... Oh, he got me. What a great tackle. What a great tackle. Placement is actually more realistic than placement and accuracy. Placement uses... Oh, jar. So I should... Okay. I'll go to placement then. I will go to placement then. That's fine. If I lose on that, that's fine. That's on me. EA, please grant me the ability to block this kick. Give it to me, EA. Oh, well. Please take the penalty. Please take the penalty. I thought his ego was going to get him. I'll switch it up right after this. All right, boys. Let's see if we can't run it back. No, we can't. GG, boys. GG. So what did I learn from this? High ball. Tempo really works. You saw me use it. You saw how we audibled hot routes and things like that. If you stick with this offense, you will be decent. You'll be competitive. Let's just look at the stats. Yeah, those 2 interceptions really were bad. And I'll get better at that when I continue to play with this offense over and over again. That's the most yards I've ever rushed. I use placement, no accuracy. I feel like placement and accuracy is too inconsistent. I agree, Kyrie. Placement and accuracy just gets on my nerves. I'll be in the pocket totally fine. And I'm trying to throw a drag and I get a red and I throw it like to the left when I'm trying to throw it to the right. What a play call on that draw. Yeah. I'll have to try placement too then, and sometimes it'll be that way. Again, you will never see me on the ladders. Let me get this. I like to put my feet on something. You will never see me compete for money. If I win more than I lose, that's all I care about. That is all I care about. Made a little bit of money. Yes, Shadow. I agree. That one in the end zone did. All right, I got to get my fix in, boys. I want to throw the ball. I want to throw the ball. By the way, let's say I do want to get Troy. How do I get it? Do I do the alumni? Like, I don't know where to go if I wanted to spend money on this game. And I wanted to try my luck at a card for EA to poop on it and be like, nah, we're not doing that, buddy. We're not doing that, buddy. Eric, I would love to. I have never run squads before in my life. Kyrie, I'm doing that right now. Thank you, sir, for reminding me. Let's edit that. And let's go back here. Nope, I don't want to do that. I want to take that off. And you know what? Let's put takeoff right here on him. Now let's get out of here and let's change it to placement. John, I was in Tennessee. That was the playbook I was in just there. As you can tell, first off, I have won 3 national championships. I don't know why that doesn't do that. But I put some time into this game. This game right here, I don't know what it is. It scratches an itch I didn't know I had in my brain. All right, let's go placement. This is what I like. I'm slowly trying to increase this a little bit just to see it. Do y'all have pass lead increase? We need to run some squad. Yes. Let's say Kyrie, you only get Troy in packs. Squads is fun. You just have to practice with your guys a bit. Dion, I'm fine with that. I will message you sometime soon. Season started Friday, so time is tight, but it would be fun. Eric, what do you coach, man? In what position? Small? Let's try it. Let's try small. Don't get mad at me if I do bad for placement. It only affects freeform leading. Okay. Screw it, guys. F it, we'll do it live. All right. Did I change my playbook? Because I am very forgetful. And let's see. Yes, I did. All right, exit. Let's play a game. Let's start it back up. Run it back. Run it back. OC. Heck yeah, Eric. How do y'all look this year? I do miss being on the sideline. I use placement and accuracy medium 12. Good Lord, Eric. Okay, question to y'all. How often are you freeforming? Are you freeforming every play? Certain plays or no plays? All right. It's going to be a sweat. Coach, you never followed up on your email about... Oh, I know, Jar. That's my fault. Work got busy, but I'll reach out to y'all. It was. Of course, life, when I start this up, then work was like, hey, buddy, we need you. I was like, okay. But I'm getting back into the swing of things. Certain times, okay. I feel like I sometimes do it too much. Ew. I hate this field. All right, I don't know what they're in, so... This is one of my new favorite plays. Just drags right there. Let's see. Not bad. Get up. Get out of bounds. How is that not a penalty? I'm back and forth between placement and accuracy and revamp. Me too, man. Me too. I started off with placement and accuracy, and I really enjoyed it. But then it's those seam throws. Like, for instance, right here, I may have a seam throw. Let's see if I can get it. I'm high, low, and triangle. Oh, that was a fucking dot right there, gentlemen. That was nice. That was a free form. I only free form on tight man coverage on corner fade, just trying to drop it in the bucket. God, that was I dropped that thing in the bucket. All right, I think he's man. I'm going to put him on a speed out. Put him on a drag. I'm going triangle, whipping my eyes to X really fast. And then if not, I'm throwing it away. Give me. Give me. Give me. See, this is my offense that I love to run. I learned it from Steve, and then I put the air raid into it sometimes. And then I am slowly trying to get more into it besides the 5 wide. I'm trying to find a red zone defense. I mean, not red zone defense, red zone offense. That was nice, though. Finished the state runner-ups in the Division II here in Michigan last year. Jar, let me ask. Michigan, cold. Are y'all some form... do y'all run the ball? If so, is it wing T or single wing? Because I've talked to a lot of coaches, especially when I coached up in Michigan, that wanted to throw the ball, but it would get so cold or wet they couldn't do it. Mostly free form on seams, digs, or corners. Oh, thank God he stepped out of bounds. That was a dot. That was nice. Sometimes I surprise myself. All right, let me put where in. Nope. And then we will just go... We'll start off in cover 2. Let's just see what he does. I'm going to see what... Of course he runs. Gun wing T. Kenny Simpson's system. Kind of similar to that. I'm not saying you run what he does. But, all right. Why was he dropping back so far? I was trying to switch stick. I pulled that new Jeremiah Smith this weekend out of a training pack. God, Kyrie. I tried one training, and that's how I got Ware. I'm looking for another quarterback, if I'm being... wide receiver. Thank you. Are you flipping shitting me? What? He didn't even think he had it. He stood there. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is insane. And he's going to cut. I'm not clicking on. I lied. I clicked on. Base formation is the wing slot formation with the fullback away from the tight. What's your... He thought you picked it too. I know, AG. I know. What's your go-to play? Is it... What is my mind? Buck sweep? Again! And not in a good thing. That was a lurk. That was a lurk. Oh, come on, EA. Come on. I do like Buck Sweep, if I'm being honest with you. If I'm being completely honest, man. Buck Sweep's where it's at. I tried running Buck Sweep. This man is insane, but we tried the wing my last year. We kind of dabbled in it. And that cross buck, where you run the buck sweep, then you hand it back to the guy coming around the wing, destroyed. All right, did anybody else see when I switched stick, my guy did that little move right there. Like I'm getting off of a block. Why does that happen? And you know what? Screw this. I got paddles for a reason. I mean, he is throwing it all over the place. Right to my guys, too. What was that defender doing in the flat? I wish they made it a little bit better where they could recognize. He's dropping back. Why is he dropping back? And Jar, when you run the buck and you teach it, do you get the PVC pipes and do it? And if any football coaches in here have not utilized PVC pipes in their practice, I'll see after this if I can't find the YouTube video of Baylor doing it when they ran the veer and shoot. No. Thank you. Thank you. I will accept that. And let's see what's going on. Let's see if we have it. All right. My silly self. Pool noodles. What do you do with pool noodles? All right. This is just, let's see what's going on right here. Yep. Get it. Get up the field. That's fine. What's the difference between nothing? Real. 5 wide. If you're talking about the offense I'm currently running, it's just me spreading them out and then making hot routes. So I'm looking at the middle of the field, and then I'm going X to square to just throw it away. Thank you. Thank you. Read it like a book. But in general, real, if you're talking about in real life, nothing. It's just a formation. If I don't know if y'all remember me talking about this, but there's a guy, Kyle Richardson. He's now the co-offensive coordinator at Clemson. But down in South Carolina, he ran the air raid. He was the only school in the state that ran the air raid as pure. He learned it from Hal Mummy. His last 2 years, he stayed in 5 wide. Just running air raid. AJ, pew pew. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Just looking for the middle. But 5 wide is just a formation. What I like, why I like it in this game is because it's spread out, but not as spread as the 5 wide and the veer and shoot. So I can run a couple more passing concepts than I could out of the 5 wide with the veer and shoot. Let's see. I know enough about when I see other schools trying to run buck that have issues. Hold on. All right, let's just go to the tried and true. Bring him into the box. Now I'm looking for an out. He likes to run crossing. Oh, thank you. Jar, do you guys have a way to run down series from the gun effectively? It's the only thing I can never replicate. What was giving you issues? Tried but gave up on it. Could you run down as a quarterback run if you got a quarterback? All right. I'm looking for some outbreaking route. He broke inside. Okay. Russell, you are holding the switch stick too long. That only happens on small foot. Russell, good Lord, man. If you were beside me right now, I would give you the crispiest high fives and butt slaps. Okay, let's see. Anything? How many times is he going to throw that and it hits my defender's hands and nothing happens? Smaller flicks. Okay, I'm going to try that. That's fine. I do hate when you shade inside, you still get beat inside. Like, what's the point of shading inside if you're not going to allow me to? I see what he's doing now. Of course. God damn it. I see what he's doing. I see what he's doing. So I'll just put a flat on that side. I will just put a flat on that side. Let's see. Pull noodles. I give a pull noodle to all the OL for gap runs to walk through the blocks and stop. Stop the noodles and everyone can see the natural funnels. Oh, that's smart. That is really smart, man. No problem, real. Jar, we just run fullback and QB belly. Tried it with the fake jet and ran it as QB down, but it never hits the same. I'm trying to think. If you do it that way, could you make it look like invert? Could you just run it as inverted veer, but with down blocking, like the down option? Because with the defense, it wouldn't look. I guarantee you, a lot of people would not know the difference between down and buck. Route committed inside is different than shading inside. Huh. All right, I'm thinking this is cover 2, man. So let's see. Let's see if I'm right or wrong. Nope, I'm wrong. I didn't see that defender. He caught it over my head, yet I can't catch a pick when he hits me in the freaking hands. Oh, boys, last Friday I was doing great. Today I did not see that safety. I don't want to call this play. I do not want to call this play. I'm going to call timeout. You can, but down is the fastest hitting play in the wing tee. Even from the shotgun? That's insane that he caught that over my head, though. The EA gods. Good Lord, that guy is fast. All right, let's switch it up a little bit. Ron, can't be running the same thing over and over again. That's okay. That's good. You just can't replicate the speed of down from the gun. Has anyone from the gun actually gotten it? Or is that just one of those things, if you go to the shotgun, you're giving it up. You're like, you know what? That's okay. Of course. With the tight slots, you can run the wassail concept you broke down from the 2019 LSU. It's a great red zone play at about the 10 to 15. Nope, tried for 12 years. I understand. Thank you. Getting mixed up. Gun means you give up down. Okay, so Eric, why do you go gun over just the straight up wing tee? All right. My guy is just sitting right there, right in the middle. Boys, I'm cooked. I am cooked this game. Zone him over there. Let's get a flat. Send him. Fumble the ball. I can't get a fumble to save my life. QB run game, RPO, easier screen access. No one wanted to play quarterback. I'm going to drop him. Because he will run with Vince Young into the end zone. I deserve that. I deserve that. Gator, what's up, man? How are you? Can't believe I forgot to join the stream. I got up 2 hours early today, anticipating the stream, and I'm still late. Yeah, you haven't missed much, man. You've missed me make old man decisions. I cannot see on this field, and I didn't know there was a safety in the middle of the field when I threw the ball. Should have thrown it away, but it's okay. That's why we play the game. To always learn. I don't want that. Do you find that if you were under center, but you went shotgun and still ran the same plays like the wing T, kids are like, okay, you know what? I think this might be cover two. Middle of the field's wide open. Cover 2 or 4. I don't know. I'm hoping 2. Boom. All right, we're all watching this, right? We're all watching how crappy my luck is. That was a dot. It hit him in the hands. I see middle of the field open. I'm attacking it again because for some reason I feel like I am in one of those moods where I'm like YOLOing it. Throw it away. I don't know why X just stopped. What was that? All right. Run him off. There we go. Thank you. Get out of bounds. I don't run it much anymore, only as a certain set. I am more modern air raid these days. Yes, sir. What a throw, bad luck. Yep. The receivers drop everything in this game. It actually pisses me off when I play a row. I've had times where I would hit them in the seam. They would take 3 steps, and then just the ball would just fall. It's like, what in the world? All right. I'm looking triangle to circle to the underneath. Running. I'm out. If you want to run man, that's fine. I will, or some version of that. Is he going to run? Is he going to run cover 3 again? So I'm high, low, and triangle, and then throwing it away. Nope. Throwing it away. He's got his... Oh, okay. Will he run it again? All right. This on the front side. This from the 2 receiver. Let's see. Boop. Little mesh, baby. Little mesh. Little mesh action. Chew, I hope you have a great day as well, buddy. Thank you for stopping by, man. Thank you for stopping by. When in doubt, mesh it out. And see, that is an air raid concept that I'm utilizing here. Oh, boys. All right. Let's see it. What is going on, Ron? All right, screw it. Right there. Find the hole. Sit down. That's fine. It was cover 2? Yep. All right, let's see if he runs that again. Let's see if he runs cover 2 again. Doesn't look like it. You know what? Let's bring him in a little bit. Could you motion, please, sir? All right. All right. I'm looking high-low right there. Whoop! Juked him. Oh, man. I love this game. I love this game so much. with all its faults, drop passes, drop picks, and stuff like that, I just love the one-on-one aspect. You can't really get that in Fortnite because it's a sweat. You can't. This is the only thing that I can relive the glory days of playing my friends one-on-one. And the difference between me and everybody else, I have no problem saying, hey, you're better than me. Hey, I messed up on that. That game's on me. But dang. All right. Let us go some cover 2. Let's go some cover 2. I'm going to switch stick very gently and lightly to the left. Oh, he ran corner. Again. I need to use the down. What playbook are we in now? Back to the old. The Virginia Tech 5 wide. I got to get my fix. I was hoping to bait him. That's not a bad play design. All right. Do this. What do I think? Thank you. He had a takeoff to the left. Ooh, that could have been bad if he hit that. If he hit that takeoff, whoever that was, that could have been bad. All right, I'm going to quickly switch to the left. There we go. Pew, pew. That's right, AG. Oh, I'm glad he dropped that. Hey, everybody that said try placement, thank you. All right. He's going to have a bunch of crosses in the middle of the field. That's fine. He likes those crossing routes, man. Oh my sweet baby Jesus. He killed me on that one. I'm giving him too much time. Too much time, and this is going to bite me in the ass. I know it. How does he catch that, but I drop a dot? My man, I'm basically dry humping him right there. That's insane. That is insane. Oh. Should have put contains on. Should have put contains on. It's okay, though. We'll give him a speech at halftime. We'll fire him up. We'll onside kick it because we're a scumbag. No, we're not. No, we're not. I only onside kick if they onside kick first or I need the ball back. Assign hard flat to play. Player watches. Yeah. 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 Hey, you know what? The quarterback's running right at me. Let me drop back in my pass coverage when there's no one there. That's what I got to do. The shorter routes are easier for receivers in this game to catch. That's what I've noticed. I don't know. I've noticed. See, he is killing me. He's found a good play that I can't stop. And he's going to run the drags. This man, he's going to run a drag to the left, drag to the right. I'm going to come here, and then quickly switch and try to take this away. And then he's going to run it. And then, okay, have y'all also noticed that if you press circle, like you click off, I know it's a pansy thing to do. Don't get me started on it. I don't care. But I'm thinking it's going to give me the person further down the field, and it only gives me the person that's right behind it. Nope. That should have been a pass interference, if I'm being completely honest. You know what? AG, I'm calling it up for you. Back him up. Like, why is he just standing there? Oh, because I'm playing over top. Never mind. I figured it out. I figured it out. Oh, he got me too. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! He got me. He got me, boys. We're still in it. We're still in it. I'm thinking this is cover 2. Can I throw another dot? It's not cover 2. There we go. I can't cover anyone on the crossers either. That's on me. My fault. No. No. All right. I think he's going to bring a blitz. So I am looking for the out route again. And then I am going to stem him up right there. Nope, got me. He stayed with me stride for stride. That was impressive. You know what? Nope. I'm going to call a timeout. I have an idea. He's going to shade. Let's see. All right, this is what we got, boys. This is what we got. Once again, I didn't highball it. That's on me. Once again, I didn't highball it. That's on me. Hey, gentlemen, next time I don't highball it, I want someone to fly down here and punch me in the face, please. All right. Boom. Dot him up. Didn't even highball it. I need someone to get on the plane, come down here, punch me in the face, because that could have been devastating. That could have been devastating. I can't cover anyone at all, so I just stick to offense and hope I get lucky on defense. Gator, that is me. That is me. And I love why corner in theory, but in this game it doesn't work. I only fly down for cup cheeks. Cup cheeks? You want to cup my cheeks, buddy? That's fine. You know what? If that's what it's going to take for me to highball in the red zone, I'll take one for the team. Now, can we get another stop? And Kyrie, he says his quarterback has a wear and tear. Let's keep tearing him up. Let's keep tearing him up. All right. Let's go some cover 3 real quick. He's got to fumble sometimes, right? Glasses must be foggy. It says checks. Really? I can't read. I'm illiterate. I am from the South, though. I am going to keep bringing it over and over again. How, in the good Lord's name, does he catch those? How? Like, this is insane. Completely irrational that he's catching these. He must have spent boo-goo bucks. Like, he is killing me on these curls, man. Vaughn, voodoo magic, ain't that the truth? Screw it. Screw it. If I lose, I lose. It is what it is. Let's get that flat over there. Thank you, you swerving son of a gun. I knew what you were trying to do. Boom. Yes. Yes. Now you're trying to get all fancy. Those kind of things do piss me off a little bit. I know it takes technique. It takes some loving. Middle of the field is wide open. Can we attack? I'm looking middle of the field, high, low, and then if it's not there, I'm just throwing that mother away. I'm a dumb fucking son of a bitch. That was a bad throw. Oh, I get locked in. I hope you see that this is what normal people play like. Normal 9 to 5ers. I was just locked in. Jesus, Joseph. All right, let's go. It is what it is, boys. Go ahead. Thank God, because I switched stick and did. Pray, sweet baby Jesus. I gotta feel that. I am so bad sometimes at this game. And I don't know why I'm bad at this game sometimes. It confuses me. And he catches that. My head is literally right there. All right, let's see. I'm just throwing some junk up. Oh, I went with the square instead of the triangle. That was nice. So close. How are you getting that route that you keep trying to hit over the middle? It's a stock route, but I'm stemming it all the way down. That's what I'm doing. Send them. How did that happen? I've thrown 8 interceptions in one game before, so you're not at my level. I'm glad it's just not me. Shit, that's on me. He got me on the switch stick. I was trying to adjust, and he got me. He got me. That's fine. That's fine. Good to catch you live, but I got some meetings to get to. Eric, I hope you have a great day, man. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. High fives and butt slaps. But yeah, Ivy, it's just the stock that I am stemming down, and it's almost unpressable. He playmakered it. Did he? And he's on. I do love when people onside against me, especially in something like this, because that means, hey, this guy is kind of decent. It's like a sign of respect. And he's going to get it. That's fine. I will accept that. Okay. Like he's first off, I think I've played this guy before. When you play this game enough, I'm just going to go right here. Mesh. Got to mesh it up. Tampa 2. Ooh. All right. Let's do it again. Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I might be able to get that post from square. Nope. He went man. By the way, game changer for my old man hands, but I've been starting to play with the PS5 with fingers on both triggers. You mean like this? You know what? Let's see if it's quarters. It might not be. Hike it. I've got 2 seconds. I'm mashing. I hate that feature. Like, I don't know what I hate worse. Stadium Pulse or the other one. This might, you know what? Let's see. And of course they, of course they bump into each other and get stuck. Of course. Get the hell out of here. All right. Hopefully something pops open. If not, GG's, boys. Possession. It hits me in the hands, and I can't catch it when I'm mashing the X button. But he has caught everything. He's caught an interception over top of me. It's just one of those days. It is just one of those. Oh, okay. I'll drop that one. Stadium Pulse and Wear Tear both. Yes, I agree. I agree. I mean, Vince is almost dead. Yet he has not fumbled. Vince is almost dead and he has not fumbled. This could be bad. I don't care. I don't care. Boom. Go for it. Can't believe they actually add wear and tear to Madden. You know what? I don't even care. I kind of care. All right, what does he normally do here? He runs a bunch of different crossing routes. He's going to get this. Woo! Woo! All right, let's switch. I keep running the same things. Let's run a form of mesh like this. Another drop. Guys, this is insane. Let's see. That's a great. That was awesome. He almost lurked the hell out of that. And he manned people up. I know I keep going to it, but when I'm confused, this is what I go to. I mean, they're getting held up. He's jamming. He is jamming really bad. He is jamming me. Okay, I have an idea. I'm hoping that he takes the drag. I had the touchdown. All right, I'm running quarterback. Here we go. Get in there, Vince. Get in there. We're not dead yet. We're not dead yet. We've got to hope we've been bringing the pressure for so long that it's bubbling up. And that his Vince Young, is going to screw up. You know what? If we lose this game, we lose this game. But the grit my players have had. And if he runs this back, I will be very upset. Star Thomas had career-ending injury for me last game. Oh, jeez. Oh. You know what? Screw it. In for a penny, in for a pound. In for a penny, in for a pound. I don't even know if that makes sense. But I don't care. Oh, I guessed wrong. Did he just bounce off of me? He did. He did. Mirror Vince. That's fine. Switch it up all you want. Can I get my man, though? Thank you. Okay, he's going to run. No shit, Sherlock. I'm going to put him out in the hard flat. That's my man. That was my man. Once again, I tried to go to the flat. Hey, what did I learn from this? I got to get better. I've got to get better at usering. Did my man just run right by him? Burned. I was. You know what? If he throws it, I'm cooked. But I'm committing to the run. And I'm hoping that EA has hoed me so much that if he doesn't score, they will give me that quit time. How does he get that when I ran commit in the middle? Because he's so spread out. I am hoping that EA gives me the quit game. Man up the backer and play Robert. That's what I need to do next time when I face somebody like this. I mean, I shouldn't win this game anyways. I'm going to let it go down. I should have called a timeout. That's fine. See, Kyrie, that's what I got to get better at when it comes to defense. Is just knowing, I don't know the hot routes, for safety at all. Let's see. Let's just go. Who cares? That was dumb. I felt the pressure. Horrible game. 3 interceptions. I can't do that. I cannot do that. 2 interceptions. See, that's still bad. How many drops did I have? Real quick. How many drops do you think we had in total? I'm going 4. Over under 4. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? I need better players? Yeah. That's probably true. But I am not spending money at all. I do feel like I need to upgrade. 4? So you think 4? AG thinks 5? All right, let's go. Let's see. 2? There's no way on God's green earth I only dropped 2. There's no way it was only 2. EA, not only do you have to fix that BS, you have to fix the stats. Because I dropped at least 4. I dropped 4. That's stupid. But it is what it is. But there we go, gentlemen. Thank you so much. I'm going to call the stream right now. Thank you for being here. Tomorrow or Wednesday, we will be going over the runs in the Veer and Shoot, taking that on stream. And then Friday, we will be talking about the passing concepts. If you have any questions about that you want me to cover next stream on the Veer and Shoot, please leave them in the comments. And until next time, let's keep slinging it and bringing it, baby. I hope y'all have a great day.